So a few months ago, we brought you information that all of the national forecasters were forecasting that home prices were scheduled to continue to appreciate over the next year. Now, the market has definitely changed since then. Does that mean those numbers are still going to hold? Well, stick around. We're going to get into that today. Hello, Central Maine. Welcome back to the channel. It is your realtor, Nick Isgro with eXp Realty. And like I just said at the beginning, today we are going to go over a little bit of new data. It's going to be a quick video just to show you where the experts are heading, where are the forecasts heading when it comes to regarding home prices. Because as we've often predicted, we predicted coming out of the year that home prices would likely appreciate at less of an increase than they did the year past. That's happened. But a month ago, we brought you some information that showed basically all of the national forecasters predicting at least about a 2.5, maybe high 2s, low 3s% appreciation heading into 2023. Well, it's not still the case, so stick around. We're going to get into that. Before I do, I want to welcome you here to the channel if you've never been here before. Here on this channel, we cover all things real estate here in the state of Maine, but particularly in the Central Maine market. If that's of interest to you, or if that adds value to your process in the buying and selling of homes, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the like button on this video, hit subscribe, knock that little alarm bell. You'll be notified every time we put out new content. All right, so if you're following the headlines, it's going to be very confusing because there's a lot of different information out there, and you're probably wondering, are home prices going to appreciate? Are they going to be having a big decline? Are they going to maintain maybe a steady increase but not quite as much as the past? Well, in fact, all of these are probably valid opinions. They're all opinions that have been out there and they're all being shared. What we're going to do today is just bring up a quick chart so you can see where is the commonality, where is there maybe some agreement or maybe some disagreement from the major forecasters here in the United States, at least, of what's going to happen with the housing prices. All right, bringing up the graph right here, as you can see, not so much agreement as we had before. First two major bodies out here are showing for, basically the same numbers we saw a month ago, predicting, high 2s, low 3s, actually looks like just high 2s in the percentage of appreciation on home prices going into the next year. Very interesting. National Association of Realtors, not quite so optimistic, dropping their estimate, dropping the forecast to a 1.2% appreciation. Now here's the interesting part. Now we have two major bodies, including Fannie Mae, indicating that there is going to be a national drop in the home prices. That's negative appreciation on home prices as we head into the next year. So nothing drastic, not looking for any kind of major cut, but just seeing this kind of disagreement in the market, seeing this kind of flux does at least give an indicator that there is definitely a bigger change in the market than was being predicted, maybe a month or two ago. Now, if we take all of these and put them together and look at that first bar on the graph, what does it mean? It means basically a very, very flat market over the coming years. So what does a flat market mean for you? Well, it's going to depend most likely on where you live. Clearly, the experts are no longer in agreement about what's going to happen over the coming year when it comes to home prices. Most likely scenario, there's going to be some markets that were definitely overheated, and you're going to see some price reductions in those specific markets, maybe even some certain price points within other markets that might not have been so overheated. But we're going to see some price reductions depending on some market. There's going to be other markets perhaps that maintain the status quo as we've seen over the last year. And there's going to be some markets that still have some appreciation. Some of that is what we're seeing here in the Central Maine market. Anecdotally, at least what I'm seeing is not so much aggression on the listing prices, not a lot of reduction on new homes coming to market, but certainly maintaining much flatter status as we come out of the summer and head into the fall. Although there are certain upper price points that I am seeing, some buyer softening on, and we are seeing some more willingness to negotiate there. All right, that is really it for today. Just a quick video to bring this news to you. And as always, you guys know that no matter whether the news is good, bad, or indifferent, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm bringing the news to you. I'm going to give you my best take on it, and that way you can stay the most informed buyer or seller on the market, because right now there is just a big lack of valid, trustworthy information that is out there on the market. It can be a confusing place, and that is where your real estate professional comes into play, because it is really my job to make sure that in service to you, I'm keeping you informed. So if you are in the market right now, if you're looking to buy or sell, or perhaps you're just looking to get a little bit more information as you make plans for the future, do me a favor, feel free to reach out. All of my contact information is in the post attached to this video. Would love to speak with you anytime. Reach out and get right back to you. Of course, I always love your comments. Drop a comment below. Would love to hear what maybe your predictions are, what your experience has been. Like I always say, thank you to each and every one of you for sticking around to the end of this video. And until the next one, see you next time.